with me. Let's talk. Let's talk about property ownership. Let's continue our conversations. I put together an ebook, so you can go read up. But I'm making the videos for those of you that say you don't like to read. Until your life really depends on reading, then you will read. Anyway, let's talk. Are you ready to buy a home? That's today's topic. Let's know if you're really ready. I've been telling you you're ready. Let's see if I'm right or you're right, or none of us is right. So first of all, before you go commit, Jesus Christ said that which man of you will decide that he wants to build a house and will not first of all sit down and count the cost, or go to war without checking if he has enough soldiers and enough resources. So that's what we're doing today. We're checking today. Are you really ready? So questions to ask. Do you have a stable income? If your answer is no, you are not yet ready. But you have the potential to be ready by getting a means of income. I still struggle. Some people say, it's not important, but as long as there is someone to more or less live off or feed off. If it works for you that way, who am I to argue? So if you feel like even without a stable source of income, you can always hit $1 billion and buy the home, please, I agree with you. Come and buy from me. For as long as your money is legit sharp. If it's not legit money, please avoid it. But for those on the normal distribution curve, people that fall within the normal range of the distribution curve, most of us need to have an income before we start getting ourselves involved in property ownership, particularly if you're planning to pay in installments, get a mortgage and all of that. You want a stable means of income, because anyone loaning you money wants to be sure that you can pay back. Like I said before, we'll talk more about mortgages and all later, but right now we're just checking if you're really ready. So if you have a stable source of income, the next question to ask is, what is your debt to income ratio? How much are you owing? How much do you earn? That's what will tell us if you're ready for a loan or not, or a mortgage or not. So in Nigeria, it is advised that you keep your debt to income ratio below 30%. So the total amount of money you are owing in heaven and on earth versus the amount of money that you earn in heaven and on earth, when you divide, your denominator is your income and your numerator is the debt you're owing. So when you do that, what the number you come up with is your debt to income ratio. And we recommend in Nigeria that it should not go beyond 30%. You know how the economy is. So you want to make sure that you are not living in debt. I know that for some people it's hard because you have gotten used to living on loans and loan apps and all of that. That's another conversation. So that's the conversation we have now about your credit score. Your credit score actually impacts on how much you can get from mortgage. And how do we calculate your credit score? We are going to check everywhere that you are owing, and we want to see if you're paying back as at when due. So if you have been defaulting, if you're going to borrow money from loan apps. I remember giving counsel somewhere where some family members were asking a couple to be that they should come and basically incur debt to get married. And I said they should go and use the Olori Ebi's phone number to get a loan on the loan app. If they do listen to my counsel, it will not affect them because it is not on their credit score. It's Olori Ebi that we carry it. But please, it's bad advice, so don't take it. So don't go and use somebody else's number to go and collect loans. Don't let Don't let the things that are wrong with the person, don't let them come and land on your own head. But basically, let's go back, let's be serious. Watch your loans. Don't borrow with the intention of not paying back. That's actually evil. Apart from the fact that your mortgage rates will be high, even God self is not happy with you. Behave yourself. Let God help you. Okay? And the thing is that if your credit score is bad and you still finally get that mortgage, you're not going to get it at a good interest rate. So you will not save so much. So trust me, you want to fix your credit score. If you already got bad, let's say you didn't know. If you didn't know, let's fix it. So what can you do to fix your credit score? You can go and start paying your debts. That's one of the things that you should do. Then secondly, avoid getting new loans. Avoid it. And for the ones that you've already taken, pay on time. Pay on time. Then the final note I have is on emergency funds. So as much as possible, put something away in your emergency funds so that when it's time for you to start paying your mortgage and all, there may be some months where the balance is not balancing and you need to dip into your emergency fund. But I wrote here that the best emergency fund is the one from the Holy Spirit. That's the best emergency fund I would recommend to anyone. So please share your thoughts. Let's have it. Let's hear from you. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have enjoyed making the video. So please send in your questions, send in your queries, everything. Thank you.